Sonic's Green Hills Adventures Season 4 Chapter 22, A Rescue Mission Part 2. Movie Sonic's point of view.
Once I was on the other side of the portal, I saw I was in front of the place I arrived in this world at. I had a gut feeling that was similar to the one I got on the night we met Silver and got our Merperson abilities. So I trusted and allowed it to guide me through the place, which I now realized was a lot like a maze.
Movie Shadow's point of view.
I felt my consciousness return and I opened my eyes. Once my sight was not fuzzy anymore. I saw Silver next to me, still unconscious. We were both chained to the wall.
What's going on? What is this?
I said in a panic, as I tried to break free from the chains to no avail. I could even feel that my powers were being blocked by these chains. So I gave up on that and looked at Silver.
Silver, please wake up. Silver, can you hear me?
I said as I shook his shoulder, and then he woke up.
Shadow, what happened?
Silver asked as he was still coming to his senses. I was about to answer him when we heard a muffled scream. I saw that it was a female hedgehog, who was also chained up and had a piece of cloth in her mouth. Then we all heard watching that sent a chill down my spine.
Well, I see you two are finally awake.
The voice said as it revealed it was Zelo. He removed the cloth from the girl's mouth.
Finally, Shadow, Silver, is that really you?
She said immediately after, but I recognized that voice. I couldn't believe it. Marina, is that you? What are you doing here? And how are you a hedgehog? I said as I realized it was my future sister-in-law.
I came to make sure Annika and Sonic were alright, but just when we were safe, Zilla brought me and Annika here. As for this form, it's an ability I got from a Spell and Barrels book.
Marina said as calmly as she could.
Wait, then where's Annika? Zelo, what have you done with our baby sister?
Silver said as he was looking around frantically for her.
Oh, shut up. I've had enough of this.
Zelo said, and we shut our mouths completely. We realized what kind of situation we were in, so we knew we had to play it safe. But thanks to that silence, I could hear a baby crying. Wait, that's her. What are you doing to her? I demanded as tears fell from my eyes.
Yeah, you pathetic waste of space. Let her go.
Marina said as her face went red in anger.
Marina's point of view.
I immediately regretted opening my big mouth when Zilla walked over to me.
Why, you little pest. Time to teach you a lesson. Never talk to your god with such disrespect.
Zilla said as he held me up by my quills. What do you think you're doing? You're not my god, I'm not even from this world. I said as I was getting really scared now.
Hey, leave her alone!
I heard Silver say,
Now observe carefully at what I'm about to do.
Zayla screamed very loudly, and Zayla hit me with a strange hand beam and threw me back down to the ground. A moment later, we all could hear a strange growling sound. It almost sounded like it was a mixture of that as well as gurgling and squelching. Oh, what is that noise? And why does my stomach hurt so much? Right in agony. With each time the sound happened, it got more grotesque and obnoxious, and that awful pain in my stomach would go off again. It kept getting louder and louder and more painful as it continued to go on.
That is your punishment for speaking in such a way to me. That sound is coming from you, so it's louder to you than anyone else.
Zayla replied viciously. Zayla, please make it stop. I begged as I pinned my ears against my head from how grotesque and loud it was.
Movie Sonic's point of view.
As I was following my gut through the caves, I could hear the strangest noise I've ever heard. It was accompanied by screams of agony. I recognized it immediately, thanks to the Dr. Denman incident. It was Marina, saw her even faster in the direction of the horrific sounds. It felt like it took forever, but I found the room the noise was coming from.
Sonic, what are you doing here? How did you find us?
Silver asked, full of shock relief. Zelo told me to come here. I said as I ran over to Marina and realized where the grotesque sound was coming from. Marina, what's going on? Why is your stomach doing that? I asked in a panic as I saw how much pain she was in.
Zayla did this to punish me for trash-talking Emma. I was just so worried about Annika when we could hear her crying,
Marina cried as the noise became louder and more intense. Being this close to the sound made me feel ill. Well, my poor Marina, Moriel make him pay for this one day. Where is he anyway? I said as I carefully hugged her.
Oh, I never left.
Zilla said as he apparently was invisible when I arrived.
Now let's get down to business, shall we?
Zilla said darkly. That's when my fear came back to the surface. I was terrified to ask, but I had no choice. Right? What is it you want? I asked nervously. He didn't answer. Instead, he snapped his fingers. Suddenly, the noise stopped. I looked over at Marina and saw her pass up.
I have a proposition for you. I'll let them go if you don't fight back.
Zilla said with a dark smile. I was about to ask what he meant, but he started attacking me again.
Marina's point of view.
I immediately was woken up by the sound of Sonic screaming in pain. No, Sonic, Zilla, leave him alone. I cried in absolute horror as I saw my Trula being battered and bruised.
No, it's okay, Marina. I promise to get you home no matter what.
Sonic said weakly with tears in his eyes.
Yes, that's right. Suffer to save these insects.
Zayla said as he continued beating him up, but he finally stopped. The chains on me, Shadow, and Silver vanished. Zayla teleported away. We immediately ran over to Sonic. Sonic, can you hear me? Please say something. I cried as I held him in my arms.
Wait, what about Annika?
Silver asked as we all realized she was still missing. You guys go find her. I need to stay with Sonic. I instructed seriously.
Are you sure, Marina?
Shadow asked in concern. Yes, now go, I said more insistently.